Hey brother, Stuart Matola, men's relationship coach here. Hope you're having a great day. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the most powerful thing you can do for your marriage or relationship. And I want to provide you with some context first. So the context is the sense of struggle, the sense of challenge, the sense of not being enough for her, the sense of her not being enough for you. Whatever that struggle is for you, whether it's also possibly a lack of sex or an inability to communicate, an inability to be heard, or to be told that you don't hear her or that you're emotionally checked out or emotionally unavailable. So that's for you to decide, what your challenge is explicitly. So take a moment to focus on that and consider what you're actually doing right now. Are you spinning in the sense that things are never going to get better? Are you in a place of, beating up yourself, in terms of your own failure in your marriage? Maybe you're on the verge of divorce, okay? So wherever you're at, there's a reality of where you're at, and there's a self-judgment that you put on top of that, okay? So for example, if I'm having an experience with my wife where she's treating me poorly and she's, verbally beating up on me often, or she's giving me these signals that I'm never enough for her, or she's pulling away, that's the reality. Then the self-judgment that I might put on top of that might be, I can't be enough for her, or I'm a failure as a man, or I might put the judgment on her, which might be, she's a cold bitch, or she's crazy, whatever that is. Judgment is the symptom of not doing this thing that I'm going to offer you right now. And it's so simple. You can be like, yeah, big deal. But I'm going to give you a little bit more information about it so you'll understand that, yeah, it's a big deal. It simply is self-responsibility. How do you take responsibility for the reality that you're in and how you co-created that? And the reality is, a lot of guys don't want to deal with that. They don't want to do that. They just want to blame, judge, or just wallow in their own failure. Okay, but for the guy who's ready to take action and ready to take a hard look at himself and look at where he is showing up relative to the reality that he's experiencing, self-responsibility can be a massive liberation. It can massively increase your freedom to change your situation and to start to have a better experience of your marriage or relationship. And so I'll give you an example in the most simple sense. If my wife is talking to me in a way in which I feel devalued or demeaned, how do I take responsibility for putting up with that, for allowing that reality to exist, for acquiescing to that, or for trying to bark and rip her head off? Okay, that's my response. Okay, self-responsibility means I look at how that behavior is impacting me, if I have a part in that behavior, and if I have a part in taking it on as my problem. Okay, so the most simple way that I would offer a man who is experiencing the challenge of, complaints, character attacks, verbal abuse, is to simply not take it on. Because every day that you take it on is you co-creating that relationship dynamic. That is you telling her that it's okay for you to treat me that way. So self-responsibility, it's what I teach men, and it's the greatest tactic to get free of a challenging dynamic in your relationship. So I hope this was helpful, brother. If it was, please check out links to my work below. Thanks so much for checking this out, and have a kick-ass day. Bye.